I thought I worked out all the kinks. Give me 1 second. Be right back. You can hear me now? Sorry, I'm not trying to have technical difficulties. I thought I worked it all out. I'm not going to start until I'm sure my mic is low. Okay, so let me go to mic and audio and turn this up. What about now? Is that, oh, I see. It's not going very high. How about now? Is that better? Is that too high? Thank you for troubleshooting with me. Okay, we're perfect. All right, hi everybody. So let me start going through these comments here. Yes, Agent of Gen Z, you were first. And Leia, hello, good to see you. Ron, hello, and Agent of Gen Z. We all know about NECA's QC, but what happened to you? What's going on? What happened with your figure? Because I saw someone was waiting for a very long time for a figure from NECA, like one of the boxes, and they had gotten too many gremlins as well the last time, and they're like, please don't send in gremlins. And what they got was like 5 2-packs of the tattoo gremlins, which is pretty crazy. So you know, that's kind of nuts to me. Hey Ron, hello, good to see you. Derek, hello. I'm glad everyone can hear me now. Let's see, what other comments do we have in here before we get going with the main subject of tonight, which is new releases and pre-orders and all that stuff. We had the new Marvel Legends wave coming out. I saw that, oh, I don't want to ruin it. So we're going to go through a couple more comments really quick before we get into that. All right. Agent of Gen Z, yes, I hate NECA too at this point. I didn't used to. I try to get my horror stuff from NECA. Figure Fight Club, hello. Glad to see you check in. Good luck on your stream tonight. I know you're streaming, I'm pretty sure. And oh no, your third Predator. Well, if it's your third one, it's probably time to stop buying the NECA ones and maybe look elsewhere. I'm not saying buy the Mezco one because it's expensive as crap at this point, but just wait because there's some other companies that are up and coming that make it the Predator license. But yeah, first off, we're going to talk about the new Marvel Legends pre-order, which is the mini comic wave. And the first one we're going to talk about is Miles Morales. I know people have problems with this figure, but me, for one, I pre-ordered it because the only Miles that I have is the Gamerverse Miles. And I know people have a problem with the hips and stuff. And I'm hoping he has drop-down hips, and that'll like kind of fix the problem a little bit. And I do have the Gamerverse head sculpt to swap on that because I know that'll fit on there. Hopefully, who knows with Hasbro at this point. And I also do like, I know it's not a bath piece, and it's kind of astonishing that Hasbro is moving away from that, in my opinion. But I think the mini comics are cool for photography because if you've seen my videos, I have those huge dioramas. And Agent of Gen Z, he looks 40. Well, he does look a little old to be Ultimate Miles Morales, but you know, like I said, that Gamerverse head sculpt is really cool. And then so we have Miles, and then you know, going back, sorry, maybe I'm not the best prepared, but this is my first stream, so you'll have to cut me some slack. We have the other figure that I pre-ordered, which was Adam Warlock, and you know, Adam Warlock is a cool character. I only have the older one. I only have the older one with the swappable head for the Void. Is it the Void? No, not the Void. I forget his alternate persona's name. Let me know in the chat. But I pre-ordered him as well because I wanted that Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Watch, Adam Warlock, classic looking. He's way better than the old one. And then we get, you know, the Gauntlet, of course. So not one that's like super in my wheelhouse, but as far as having representation, and Hasbro kills me with no to articulation. And yeah, it is kind of stupid that they don't put toe articulation on every single Spider-Man figure that they make, but that's Hasbro for you. They're waiting for you to buy the next Spider-Man that is perfect. Like, I'm sure they will make a maximum Spider-Man Miles Morales at some point, because Hasbro thinks Spider-Man is Prince money. Sorry, I need some water, so I take some water breaks. Stay hydrated. But you know Hasbro wants to print money with Spider-Man, and generally they sell regardless of whether or not they have toe articulation, so it's not really a problem for Hasbro. So I pre-ordered Adam Warlock, and I pre-ordered Miles Morales, just because, you know, Big Red Toy Store, they don't charge, and Amazon as well, they don't charge until you get them. Banshee, I already have the Banshee from the 3-pack with Gambit. I kept Banshee and Psylocke and the Gambit head, and I got rid of everybody else. But for me, not saying I don't care about giant size X-Men, but my yeah, that's one reason to get Adam Warlock, and I thought about it a lot, and I was like, you know, Captain America or Iron Man with that Infinity Gauntlet would be pretty sick. So I definitely wanted to grab that Adam Warlock, and Banshee is a pass for me. And someone else pointed out in another stream that the stripes on the back aren't painted, so that's kind of a bummer. And I already have the other Banshee. Not a big Banshee fan. It's just, first of all, a Banshee is a female Irish spirit. I'm mostly Irish, so she's a female Irish ghost, and a male being named Banshee is kind of silly in my opinion, but there is the female Banshee, which is a good course correction. But this is the Banshee that everyone thinks of, and maybe he should be Ban-He. I don't know. It's just a little silly in my opinion, but it's still on that giant size X-Men, so people are going to want it. Personally, I already have a Banshee. Didn't even want that one to begin with, but I didn't have him, so I kept him. But yeah, not one of my favorite X-Men characters, and I just remember on the original X-Men animated series when he showed up, he was like, ah! And then he just flew away. It was so funny. Sentry turns into, what does it say? Into the Void. Not Adam. See, yeah, you're right. But Adam turns into someone else, and I forget who it is. But, well, for Hasbro, he does. Yeah, of course. Just hopped on the stream. Appreciate your recent post. Hello, 3 Nikos. Nice to see you. I like the fact that it's the old school gauntlet. Me too. That's a big reason why I got that deluxe Thanos. I think the video already went up. Yeah, that video went up. And then next we have Dakin, who I did pre-order on Big Red Toy Store because I know it's going to take forever and ever and ever, because they usually get their Marvel Legends way late. But he's on the Sunfire body, and I hate the Sunfire body. And I put Moon Knight on my top 10 specifically because it was the only Sunfire mold on there, and I used the cape. Like, I upgraded the cape for my top 10 last year, and someone said, oh, but you swapped the cape, and I chose to do that. For Vision, it broke. His plastic one that it came with broke, so I had to replace it. So that's why he got eliminated. Let's see, I think he's on the Vulcan mold, but Dakin is a character that should have had his own mold, but we get the Sunfire mold once again with the new boots and, you know, the new hand pieces with the blade. Gosh, that would hurt. Having a blade, I mean, coming out of your knuckles, that would hurt too, but coming out from there, there's arteries and stuff, man. That's the worst place. But then Dakin head sculpt is really nice. It's all, as you're saying, it's all new sculpt, but I'm seeing, it may be, but I'm seeing like that shoulder gap that the Sunfire torso has, and it's really similar. And it has the same problems, which is waist swivel and just an ab crunch. So it may be all new sculpt, but it's like based on, like, I can see the shoulder gap here. See how low those shoulders are? It just kind of ruins a figure for me when they have low shoulders. But it may be all new sculpt. So then that's Hasbro QC striking again. But regardless, because of the way it's sculpted and the way that it looks and resembles the Sunfire mold, and yeah, his claws are supposed to look like that. They come out from the bottom, Leia. That's Dakin's thing is he has 3 claws, but one of them comes out underneath because he's the son of Wolverine. And well, if it's an all new mold, it's still crazier to me that he still has those super low shoulders that just give him a huge gap. Because I don't know, can you see my shoulders? Am I squared up right now? I don't really see a gap between my shoulders, and I'm kind of skinny. So if you're muscular and all that, don't you? Yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion. So Dakin is one that I pre-ordered, but it was on Big Red Toy Store, so it's not really a priority. If I see it like in Target or something, I still probably wouldn't get it. I'd probably wait just because I'm disappointed with those shoulders. I do not like when Hasbro does stuff like that. ROM is really cool. Hey, look, he slowed down on Big Bad Toy Store. So that'll show you all the ROM fans. Because ROM is a really old character. I think it was like an electronic toy, and Marvel made a line, like a comic book line for him. And a lot of people are really jazzed about that. Are they going to show his Robo button here? Because he got a, yeah, great head sculpt, but the shoulders kill it. That's, you know, both the head sculpts are cool. The Dakin masked and the Dakin unmasked. The new claws are cool. I'm already losing my voice from talking so much, y'all. I'm sorry. There's the Robo butt. And that's probably why he sold out on the pre-order, because he does not skip on his squats. I don't think a robot should have a booty like that, but ROM does, so he's exceeding all expectations on that front. And then he's got his little mini comic. So, yeah, he's sold out on Big Bad Toy Store, so he's probably sold out on Hasbro Pulse as well. I don't know. Amazon, he may be up. you don't know who ROM is? Oh, well, that's okay. He's a character that people older than me are very familiar with, and I'm familiar with him from people that are older than me. I'm not old enough to have grown up with ROM. I was born in 1990, but he's still a really cool figure. And hello, Ray. How's it going? We have ROM with his mini comic. So I skipped on that specifically because I'm trying to cut back as far as Hasbro. And who am I kidding? But hey, they don't have Power Rangers anymore. So, you know. And then who else was in this wave? We had Ultimate Iron Man. And definitely skipped Ultimate Iron Man because you had the original toy when I was a kid. So ROM, yeah, it's based on ROM, but there's also a comic book, Invincible or Ultimate Iron Man, not in my wheelhouse. Everyone in the original Ultimate Universe was kind of a jerk, so it's not really. I mean, they do have Ultimate Captain America, and you could say that was it. I don't remember that new Wolverine that's up for pre-order. I'm sure I could find him on here. Is kind of an Ultimate Wolverine, but he's not an Ultimate Wolverine. Is he on here somewhere? Of course he is. This guy. He kind of looks like Ultimate Wolverine, but there's differences in the costume. So was that the whole new Marvel Legends wave? Let's see. We did everybody in that, and then Electro was new. But there's another figure that just went up for pre-order like today or yesterday, and then of course we had MegaCon. We had the Storm Arena Ken from Alpha Street Fighter 3, which is kind of crazy. And I also want a new comic Abomination because I don't have a single Abomination. Excuse me. I'm torn on getting Dakin. I don't care for the character, but I'm a sucker for completing a Dark Avengers display. And yes, that is why I did pre-order him. That's also why I pre-ordered the Dark Warbird, or the alternate costume Warbird. But we all know that it's Evil Warbird from the Dark Avengers. And I have the Illuminati on my shelf. So Dakin will end up there at some point. He's probably not going to be on my X-Men shelf because there's no room on that. No room on my Spider-Man shelf, but I'll make room for some of these new Spider-Man figures. But I'm really excited for Storm Arena because, first of all, before we check him out, the price for him is $26.99. And that's insane because if you go all the way, oops, not all the way down there, but if you go all the way down to his last slide, if you can ever get there, because they really, really showed all the promo shots in here. Look how much he comes with for $26.99. It's just like Jada, actually, comparatively, but we do get like an extra set of hands that Jada wouldn't have given us. And he's like $1 more than Jada because he's an import, but we get an effect piece, we get a stand, we get 2 head sculpts. He's true 112. They're Ron, they are true 112. So they are going to be like right in scale with your Jada or your Marvel Legends. Supposedly, from what we've been told, that's what the Storm Arena line is for. Cost-effective, smaller figures, because they say 1/12 for their Storm figures, but we all know they're like more like 1/10. So, they had to get in on that market because Street Fighter, Jada is killing it with the Street Fighter. And I do think, I could be wrong, but I think that these are all solid plastic as opposed to what Storm is usually doing, which is doing like a soft body outer shell and then the articulation is underneath. Cartoons and Cannabis, howdy. Met you on Instagram. Hi, Rowdy. I'm very selective. I broke, so only pre-ordered Secret Wars Spidey, and it shipped today from Big Bad Toy Store. Secret Wars Spidey was my #1 Marvel Legends last year. I love the Amazing Fantasy body. I'm hoping that the Maximum Spidey is just slightly taller to make all those hardcore super like, oh, you should be bigger, people just satiated, because I think that Spider-Man is a smaller person. He's 5'10". He's not like 6 foot. So the Renee Reval's body is too big for me. I'm hoping the Maximum Spidey is closer to that. But Secret Wars Symbiote Spidey is a super great figure. So if you want to improve him, I got some articulated toes from Crafty Gecko on Etsy. So check him out. But SHF Ryu is better than Jada and Storm. I don't have an SHF Ryu, but if you do, and that's your opinion, then that's your opinion. So that's cool. But going back to Ken here, you can see he's a really cool figure. He's got a lot of cool stuff going on. Lots of cool accessories. They haven't put up the solicitation pre-orders for Ryu yet, but I'm thinking those are probably going to go up next week. And yeah, just really excited for this line in general because they're doing the Darkstalker See You Later Figure Fight Club. Good luck on your stream. I will watch your replay as well. I think the Storm would make a great Thor, Cap, Hulk. It would be nice if more people got a 6-inch Marvel license, but we all know that Hasbro has a death grip on that, and they're never going to let that cash cow go, because even if their figures don't sell, they still get their money from the retailers who buy their toys. So they're going to do what they're going to do, and they're going to keep doing it. But this Alpha Street Fighter Ken is really cool. We did have some MegaCon. Let's see, where's the HasLab? Let's see, HasLab. Yeah, sorry for being not super duper prepared for this, but I saw their Voltron HasLab, which, oh look, it popped up right there. Their Voltron HasLab, which is a connectable transformer, and what is the price on this thing? $300. So it's a $300 Transformers Voltron. We've got the different colors, we've got the different bots that they transform into, and yeah, it does not seem worth it. I was watching Displaying Model Behavior, and he made a good point that this is that kind of stuff that they sell as a HasLab, because, and check out Displaying Model Behavior, he's one of my favorite YouTubers, he's a really cool guy. But this is something they could sell on retail shelves. They could sell these robots separately, so why are they selling them as a HasLab? You know, we have all these big figures that I can understand clogging up retail shelves, because if they don't have a specific number for a specific fan base, they're just going to sit there, which is understandable. But that being said, this does not seem like HasLab material for me. And then what else do we have? Going back to Big Bad Toy Store, were there any pre-orders from today that just came out from MegaCon? I don't know. I'm not as prepared as I thought I was, because some of this stuff is not really. I tried to get into Instagram earlier, and I don't remember how to get in there on my PC because I don't remember my password, so I'm not prepared on that end. But we can go back to just seeing me for a little bit, and yeah, while I get prepared with that, I'm glad I got all the sound worked out. Let me go back and look at some chats. Let's see here. Look up Amazing Yamaguchi Ryu. Which Ryu? Ryu Hayabasa or Ryu from Street Fighter? Okay, Ryu. Okay, yeah, Ryu from Street Fighter. Amazing Yamaguchi. Let's see. Oh, it sucks that Ryu Hayabasa is sold out. Where? I'm looking for it. I'm not seeing it on Big Bad Toy Store. Amazing Yamaguchi Ryu. I'll just Google it. How about that? By the way, if you have anything you want me to look up, just let me know, and I will do my best to find it. I do want to find the MegaCon releases here in a second. Amazing Yamaguchi Ryu Street Fighter. So this guy. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I did see this guy. So let me go back to over here. So yeah, the amazing Yamaguchi Ryu. He looks pretty solid. I believe this is what, from Street Fighter 6, the most recent Street Fighter game. He's definitely cool looking. We've got the soft goods cloak on there. It looks like soft goods. It has to be soft goods. The only thing that I have a problem with that I saw that I didn't really like was we've got some pins down there in the elbows, if I can ever find the shot of it. Unless they took it out for the promo shots. But yeah, he definitely looks very... Oh, you can see him in the back of the knees there too. I'm a big fan of pinless stuff. It breaks it up if there's pins in there. But the amazing Yamaguchi, it's more about articulation over anything else. At least in my opinion, and that's their mission statement as well, I believe. So he can do all the poses, of course. And look at that. That's cool. My JW cannot do that. So, you know, there is a reason to branch out. But if you want to talk about... Is that Storm? Well, dang. Where's the amazing Yamaguchi one? You know, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Where is it? Street Fighter 6 Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech. I literally just saw the one you're talking about earlier. And yeah, I do agree with that. But if I'm paying for an import, I don't really want to see pins in it. You sent the link. I don't know if it allows links in the chat. Amazing Yamaguchi Ryu Street Fighter. I'm Googling it and nothing is coming up, which is kind of crazy to me because I just saw it. Here we go. I found it. So yeah, here's the one you're talking about, and there's those pins in the elbow. So yeah, he's a really cool looking figure. It's a hobby Genki. See what I mean about my Instagram? It's not really popping up. I need to turn off the screen share while I'm looking. But yeah, I am not as prepared. A Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Street Fighter 6. I don't know why I can't find it on Big Bad Toy Store. That's what's crazy to me. Amazing Yamaguchi Street Fighter. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. That's they don't have it on Big Red Toy Store. But this jury, though, they do have for pre-order, which is really, really cool. I would really like to see Jada make a jury because I really don't want to pay over $100 for a Street Fighter figure. But I gotta find that Revoltech, and I gotta find the MegaCon stuff so we can talk about that. MegaCon. So what is this over here? That's Transformers. I don't really care about that. Personally, I can't take pins at all. I get the custom community like them, but it's not for me. Me as well. Pins, they kind of. I don't really care about my older figures. Like some of them that are not going to get updates from Marvel Legends. I understand that, and we're never going to get pinless versions of these figures. But at the same time, when you're making new figures and it's 2025, and a company like Hasbro or Jada, which are selling budget toys. Not budget, but you know what I mean. I really don't know why I can't. I gotta figure out my Instagram password so that I can log in on here and show y'all. Because Mezco has their whole price point is king and Jada is killing it, but they are slow with releasing their figures. They're slow, but at least we know they're all coming, and at least we know they're all made and prototypes at the very least. Like Blanca and not Sagat, whoever else is coming out, we should be seeing pre-orders for them pretty soon. MegaCon 2025 Mezco. Let's go with that. because I saw like this guy over here. It's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. And there'll be credit to the website as well. So we can talk about all the MegaCon stuff. So this is Toy Arc, and they've got all the inside scoop from MegaCon's Mezco. And, you know, we were talking about how NECA sucks, and there's a picture of him in the first item under Street Fighter in Big Red Toy Store. All right, let me do that before we get into MegaCon. And it's, yeah, but you saw what I did. I typed in Amazing Yamaguchi, and it didn't pop up for me on my end. So, just pick at him first item under Street Fighter. Like, I googled it and it's not popping up, and I know the figure you're talking about. We just saw a picture of it, but for some reason, maybe I should wear my glasses when I'm doing this. There is Storm Blanca. That one looks really cool, actually. Street Fighter 6 SH Figure Arts. Is that the SH Figure Arts that you said was really good? Click this one. Click Luke. Is there gonna be a picture of Ryu in here? I'm trying, I really am. I'm not seeing. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Oh, through these pictures. Okay. So he is in there. Let's see. Okay, I see what you're saying. There's a picture of Ryu in there. He's got the pins in the elbows. And there's an alternate head as well. So I guess this guy's got some extra pieces for Ryu. But why don't they have Ryu up on Big Bad Toy Store? Did he sell out and they're just not going to get any more? So they're like, all right, let's just completely remove the listing. Because they might do that. But yeah, he does look cool. Let me try to find some more pictures real quick. Because you really want me to see this video. So let me look him up. Amazing Yamaguchi Ryu. Street Fighter 6. Let's try to be more specific with this thing, because apparently let's see if this is the right one on Amazon. No, that's Storm. All these ones that are showing up are Storm collectibles, and that really sucks. But there's a really cool Ryu from Amazing Yamaguchi over here with the Ryu Hayabusa, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't see the pre-order for him, because even though I don't really... Okay, he's not up yet. So that's why I can't find pictures. See, it's not my fault. He's on Toy Arc. Okay, I will. That's why where I'm at right now. So where is Toy Arc at? Go back to Toy Arc. Here we go. So here's MegaCon over here. We got the Mezco booth with a bunch of Spider-Man stuff that I'm really jealous that people have had the stock Ock. Let's see if we can find that Ryu under here somewhere. This is Mezco, so Toy Arc. Here we go. Street Fighter Alpha. I saw that Diablo 4 logo. This has all the stuff we need. Alright, we're just gonna stay on Toy Arc. So shout out to Toy Arc for their awesome archive of MegaCon and all the stuff. Is this him right here? Here we go. I found him, Agency of Gen Z. So there we go. We found him. Yeah, not a lot of solicitation yet. He doesn't have really any solicitations or extra artwork on there. So we do have him there. So let's go back and check out the Mezco stuff because I'm really on a Mezco kick. And horror stuff, Mezco is great. And their Marvel stuff is great. You know, we've got their Ghost Rider there. What else do we have that's coming out? I'm just really hyped to have 6-inch DC figures that are cool. I don't have any of Mezco's DC figures. But they're re-releasing that Harley Quinn, and it would be cool to pick up the Harley Quinn. That black mask is really cool. I think this is the Harley Quinn that they're re-releasing. I'm pretty sure. And I have her pre-ordered somewhere. But this is all Mezco stuff. So what else do they have down here? There's some, this is cool. We got Prune Face from Dick Tracy. We've got King Conan. Really cool figure. A lot of these are releases that we had last year, but this guy's really cool. We got Samurai Jack. What a cool figure. Really looking forward to that. Don't know if I'll pick it up, but I do want to see people's reviews. And also the Phantom. Or not the Phantom, what am I saying? The Shadow. Duh. How much for that Harley? She was, I think there was like a non-refundable deposit of $35 and she's like $90. So like, yeah, $90, $90, $100. She may still be up on Mezco. I'm hoping they re-release the Shadow at some point. Because I used to listen to old radio shows on CD. I'm a weirdo. But the Shadow was a big part of that. So, yeah, Harley is, Leatherface is so cool. So if you hate NECA, not Terrifier, Art the Clown, if you hate NECA, then Mezco, maybe the better thing to do is save up and wait and get the figures that you really care about. Like this Michael Myers is really cool. Who wouldn't want that in their collection if they're a horror fan? I may just, and I have this Ghostface coming at some point. Super duper excited for him. I may get rid of all my NECA stuff and just replace it with Mezco. Like use that money to get the Mezco. Like if they re-release this Jason and Freddy, yes please. I'll get rid of my NECA ones in a heartbeat. Let me know if there's anything you want me to look up specifically, other than the Ryu, because I can't find any more pictures. I tried. They need to solicit that guy like next week. I'm pretty sure they'll probably do that next week. Next week, and then we've got all the Gomez stuff and the Rumble Society stuff, which I don't have any of. I'm sure that there's some cool stuff coming. And what else? There was a Transformers thing that I wasn't hyped about, but this is really cool. And then I saw the price, and I was like, no thanks. I'm not even a Diablo fan. But, I mean, I play Diablo, but not like that. We have Lilith from Diablo, and she's really, really cool. And that's Figma, which is, they do Good Smiles, I believe. And one of my big hopes and wants from Marvel Legends this year. Also, hello, Diesel Nut Turkey. Welcome to the chat. I really want more classic updates, like classic character costumes, pinless updates of figures that we don't have. So like, you know, we got Black Widow, we got Hawkeye, we got Captain America. They need to focus on Thor. We don't have a pinless classic Thor, which they'll probably do with the Maximum series. Same with the Hulk. They'll probably do that. Make him pinless and have double joints and all that stuff in the Maximum series. I really like this Lilith. She would be cool, regardless of whether you like Diablo or not. And then we've got some Motu stuff, which I'm not a big fan of. There's that Ryu right there too. He looks really cool. My thoughts on that new Power Girl is I like Power Girl. I like Power Girl for the reason that she was intended. Is she's a hot, you know, superhero chick. But as far as the figure, it's not to my taste. It's not her classic costume. It's got some bells and whistles added. And it's 7 inches. So I don't hate it as much as I would hate other McFarlane figures. Hello, Action Figure Addict. What's going on? I don't hate the new Power Girl, but am I going to go out and find it? No, because I got rid of most of my McFarlane stuff. And all the stuff that's sitting up there is like my Mezco and my SHF and all that kind of stuff, my Mofex. Those are all sitting up there. So I don't really have a place to put one anyway. So there's just no reason to get it. But I don't hate Power Girl and I don't hate the figure. So yeah, I like Power Girl. She's cool. She's, what is she, like an alternate universe cousin of Superman that's not Supergirl? I'm pretty sure. I don't know much about the character. I just remember um, they changed her in Justice League. And let's go back to this for a second. They changed her in Justice League Unlimited, and it wasn't like the regular Power Girl. We were looking at all the new Marvel Legends wave, and then we were looking at that Alpha or Arena, Storm Arena Power, or now I'm saying Power Girl, Storm Arena Ken. And then we were looking at some of the Mezco stuff, which it doesn't look like they have a lot of new teases from MegaCon. And we looked at the HasLab, and I did want to see that. What is that MegaCon Transformers exclusive? I want to show you all that because that's kind of goofy to me, and it's stuck in my brain. I keep thinking about it, so we'll pull that up. MegaCon Transformers Optimus and sorry, I have to talk when I type or I'll mess up. Where is it? Here we go. Where? No. Is this it? This is it. But let me go to the actual website and I'll give them credit. Oh, would you look at that? It looks like it's. I don't know who it is. TFW2005.com. So we have this Transformers, Optimus Prime, and Starscream, and I thought it was interesting that they're selling this exclusive 2-pack. I'm not sure how much it is. Is it exclusive, or is it going to be some official images of recently revealed at MegaCon? So it's recently revealed. So this is a brand new reveal. We saw the yeah, Supergirl from an alternate universe. See, I know some DC stuff. I actually have a big old comic books box that's mostly DC stuff from like New 52 era. But I kind of dropped all that stuff. These guys are kind of interesting. They're kind of cool. We got a old-timey tank engine Optimus Prime and an old-time plain Starscream. Sorry, I love Starscream. For Decepticons, he's definitely my favorite. I just was heartbroken when he got blasted to pieces in Transformers 1986. That was awful to me. Iron Doom and Batman Arkham Knight, Toys Metaverse. Well, let's go see what they are. Toys Metaverse. Iron Doom. Let's see. Toys Metaverse. You're on top of your stuff, huh? Because we got some stuff here. What is this? Oh, it's a 1/6. Oh man. I'll have to go back to that. Let me bookmark that page. Holy crap. Alright, what am I looking for? Iron Doom. Iron Doom. Let's type that. Just the whole page. Okay. Let's see. I need my glasses when I'm streaming, apparently, because I truly cannot see very well. And that's probably part of my problem. Oh yeah, here's the Iron Doom. He looks pretty cool. It's definitely an interesting. It's what Hot Dog Toys. Hot Dog Toys. Never heard of them. Can I zoom into this more? No. But he looks really cool. He's definitely got all the bells and whistles. What scale is he in? What scale is he in? 80. So it's gotta be 1/12 if he's only $80, right? Yeah, 1/12. It says it right there. Duh, Riley. Yeah, he's cool. He's definitely interesting looking. Victor Von Doom in the Iron Man armor, and MCU is kind of doing that, I guess, with their Iron Man. What What was the other one? The Arkham Knight Batman from that one. I don't know because I can't read Japanese or Chinese if it's Chinese, but yeah, he's cool looking. I love the Arkham Batman games. Those are some really good games. Um, Definitely has some good head sculpts there with that Bruce Wayne. Looks like he can pose up pretty well. Like dang, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would definitely be interested in that. But the real thing, I mean, it's 1/6, but look at this. Nathan Drake. That's amazing. Like if they did that in 1/12, I'd be all over that. 100%. You can stand right next to Indiana Jones. It was a cool website. But this stuff is expensive. $344. You know what I say to that? I will buy a bunch of 1/12 stuff like these guys. I have these guys pre-ordered on Big Red Toy Store. That's not their price. That is the pre-order price. That's what you put down before they come. But they are 1/12, and these guys will probably be the last Ninja Turtles that I ever buy because they look so cool. And in my opinion, which is my stream, so my opinion rules here. The best turtle is Raphael. So a cool dude who's kind of rude, but you know, looks like a really cool figure to me. I don't know. I really, really am excited for these. Is it Joy Toy that's making them? No, it's Ling Jian is making these. Um, but I'm really hyped for these. And that alternate head sculpt with the full bandana is definitely a look for Raphael. We've got some tatters and tears there because we know Raphael likes to go and swinging and going a little bit crazy. But yeah, there's definitely some cool stuff that is coming out soon. A lot of cool stuff that I can't afford. Because I have my core stuff I got to stick to. You can look at some other recent pre-orders here. This guy looks really cool. This is Haya Toys. Yeah, Haya Toys. They make some really really high quality stuff. I have their Judge Dredd. He was in my top 10 last year. But this guy is, what is it called? A Scylla PX previews, and I just saw that earlier today. And he looks like a giant gross spider. And you know what's cool about giant gross spider things? You can use them anywhere. So there's an excuse for anyone to get one of these because they're like, I think they're 1/12 scales. So they're like, kind of like human sized spiders. Are they 1/12? Let's see what it says. 6 inches tall. So yes, they are definitely 100%. And I really want one of these Godzillas, but every time that my pre-order pops up on Big Red Toy Store, it is, and I am also waiting on that for reasons. I like Major Kosanuki. What is it? How do you say it? I don't know how you say it, but I'm sure she's on here somewhere. The Major. She's cool. She's a cool character. I hated the Ghost in the Shell movie, but to be fair, I also hated the Ghost in the Shell anime when I was a kid because I did not understand it. But now going back and watching it, it's like, oh, cool. This is very cyberpunk. This is very, very interesting. This guy is really cool. Mecha Godzilla, and that's not the Mecha Godzilla from the movie. That's the classic Mecha Godzilla. Sarge Collects. What's up, everyone? Go subscribe to Sarge Collects. He's a cool dude. He's really chill. I met him on a stream the other day. And that's also where I met this cool guy who you should also subscribe to. So make sure you subscribe to both of them. So they have some cool toy collections and some cool streams. So make sure you check them out. But yeah, we have check out Action Figure Addict too. He's got some cool stuff on his Instagram and stuff. I don't know if you have a YouTube. I haven't seen it, but check out all these guys. They're cool. What else do we have on the homepage here? Let's see. I don't collect Masters of the Universe, but I thought that this Skeletor, I saw him and I was like, that is goofy as heck. And I like translucent stuff. I'm a sucker for translucent stuff. I mean, who isn't? if you grew up in the 80s or 90s, you probably love translucent figures. It's just a thing. They made those small little vinyl ones, and they were just really fun. So that, oh, I didn't know they came in that card. That's really cool. I do not, and I will not collect Masters of the Universe. It's not in my wheelhouse. It's not something I'm a fan of. The only reason I like G.I. Joe, not the only reason I like G.I. Joe. I've watched the movie, like animated one growing up and all that stuff. Um, but you made a really cool diorama, and that was cool. I did remember seeing that on the stream. So that wrestling diorama is really cool. So yeah, check out his stuff. Um, but yeah, this Motu line, it looks interesting. It's a bunch of like, sorry, I bumped the camera. It's a bunch of retro carded stuff that's from like the animated series, the cartoon, and then of course we got the TMNT Gray Skull stuff, which is goofy, and that's fine. It's for other people. It's not for me. So I'm not gonna judge. Yes, I am too. It's probably the only. Let's actually check out. Thank you for the suggestion, because I was like, what can I look at here? Um, but yeah, those pre-orders just dropped, so we can check out. I want to go to the pre-orders. Let's find the pre-orders. Where is that? Is it even up yet? It's not up yet. That's why. So we're gonna have to find that. So give me a second to find the Hasbro stream stuff. Yeah, then that new cover girl. I'm gonna pull up a picture of her if I can find it. Yeah, they're not up for pre-order. I just got overexcited. Um, where is that? G.I. Joe retro card. See, I should have been more prepared. I should have brought up this stuff earlier. Here, let's see if here we go. Nope, that's not it. I'll find her eventually. If I have to pull up the pulse stream, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll just pull up the pulse stream and find her on there. I'm gonna be what's the word? I'm gonna be creative. And I also like the CoverGirl head sculpts. I think that the only problem with the old CoverGirl was the head sculpts, because I don't know what they were basing it on. Hasbro Pulse G.I. Joe stream. Here we go. I'll find it. I will find her. You don't like the classified version? Which one? The new one or the? Sorry, I left focus there. The new one or the one that we're getting? Because I think the new one looks really cool. Where is the fan stream? Black Widow. Always a good figure. Oh, okay, the 60th Black Widow head. Yeah, that arm popping off was a problem too. That's a problem I had with I'm looking for the stream, I promise. Hasbro Pulse G.I. Joe stream 2025. Where can I find it? I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry. Even YouTube, I can't find that. Hasbro Pulse Stream 2025 videos. Is that the one that was the Target exclusive one? Because yeah, I had to pay like $40 for her. Why can't I find this G.I. Joe stuff? What giveaway is happening? find that cover girl. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my hardest to find it. And Google is not what it used to be. Here we go. I found her. Toy Habbies. We're gonna go to this website and hopefully find what we're looking for. Retro Flint and CoverGirl. Well, where's the? Here we go. All right, I found them. So credit to toyhabits.com. Here is the retro carded Flint. And I do have the original Flint, but this one looks a lot better. We've got a real looking shotgun. And that's the thing I like about the newer G.I. Joes rather than the older G.I. Joes. It's the first wave had a bunch of laser guns and just... They looked pretty blah to me. I was not a big fan of those. Is this the prototype? Is this behind the scenes? That's pretty cool. And then we've got the retro cardback CoverGirl, which is, I believe... Where's the promo shot? Here's the promo shot. So is this all... Yeah. This is all prototype stuff, I guess? But there we go. There's the retro carded CoverGirl. And yes, she looks so much better than the one we initially got. I like that sledgehammer. I like the alternate head sculpt with the hat. That's really cool. And then she gets... Is that M14? I don't know, guys. But that's really cool. And then we also had that... let me see if they have the rest of the stuff. I'm sure they will. On the main part of their website. Let's see. Let's look up G.I. Joe on their website. Give me 1 second. G.I. Joe. Because they have that mech thing, and that looks really cool. That looks really cool. G.I. Joe. I'm going to find it. I'm very determined to find what I'm looking for. And I believe that I will. You know what would be a great time for my next, or a great idea for my next stream, is to pull as many things that I can from the week so that we can talk about them, because I feel like that would be a big help, because I cannot find these pictures to save my life, because Google really does not care anymore about their standards. So, G.I. Joe 2025 reveals. See if this works. And if it seems like I'm an amateur, it's because I am. This is my first stream. So I really appreciate y'all coming in to join me, because I did find some pictures. Let's go. Oh, is this all up on for pre-order and Hasbro Pulse? Let's see, I get there. This guy's cool. Who is this supposed to be? I'm not sure what that character is, but we have all the renders here that I was kind of looking for. Not all of them, but some of these are old. There's CoverGirl. That guy's not new either, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But you know, there are some new reveals that I just can't seem to find. This one was cool. It's in this reveal wave. We got that, like, I think it's Energon in there, and then we got a polar bear, which is really cool. That's one of those releases from that. This was it. Okay. No, I don't know. I really can't find anything to save my life. Heavy Duty, is that who that was that I had on screen? That I have on screen right now? Oh, Google, you failed me so massively tonight. I'm gonna try one more thing to find those Hasbro. Give me some more suggestions to Google. I mean, I hope I don't have to Google them, because it's not really working out for me today. But give me some ideas of what you're looking forward to, and actually just tell me what you're looking forward to. We can talk about that too. I'm gonna stream for a little bit longer. I want to at least do an hour, because I feel like it's going well, other than my lack of preparation, it's going okay. Great. Pepper G.I. Joe reveals 2025. Ooh, that was very loud. I'm sorry for that, y'all. My computer hit some. Here we go. G.I. Joe Day reveals. I believe I have found what I'm looking for, and you know what? It's good old faithful Foosh. Because the Foosh always comes, well, this is the Foosh website. Robo has his own thing going now, but Foosh still has the toy updates and all the stuff we're looking for. I should have just went there. That's the Snake Eyes from the Hunt for the Mass device with the polar bear. So now we know what that is. Or now I know what that is. And knowing is half the battle, right? So here we've got this big G.I. Joe mech thing. That is really cool. What's it called? The snake. I'm thinking it's going to be like $80 or something like that. We had whoever this guy is. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, look, it's scrolling through everything. Is he just a regular old trooper, or is he someone special? Let me know if you know what his name is. We got Flint. We already saw him. We've got this. This is a really cool set. We get 2 of these scuba divers. We get this crystal energon thing here, and we got different flippers, different head sculpts. I'm sure that'll be like $50. Yeah, we're Sarge. He knows what everything is. Then we got this guy with the bubble gum. What was it called? Bubble gum. Yeah, I see it says mass right here. So this is all for the mass device. And then we've got Slice and Dice, who are some gnarly dudes. They are known for just eliminating a couple of Joes from the face of the earth. We got this guy who's really, well, he's really cool. I hadn't even looked at him really. That guy's got a big broadsword. Like, what? I want that guy. Look at that alternate head sculpt. That's really cool. And then this, I have a feeling it's going to be like $100. Because we get a figure and a vehicle. The big robot thing. Well, there we go. The snake. Sorry, I'm just holding my water bottle. I haven't talked this much in ages. The snake doesn't come with a figure. We just get some flame effects and some rockets and some swappable hand parts. So, but they say there's one of the Dreadnought guys. I don't know his name. I don't know a lot of their names because my G.I. Joe exposure is from the E-Bombs World memes. That's where I pork chop sandwich. That's where I got my humor from as far as that's concerned. But let's go ahead and go to the Foosh's homepage because I'm sure they've got all the MegaCon reveals. If there were any, MegaCon was really people showing what's coming, and there was a couple reveals sprinkled in. So I think we've covered a bunch of the pre-orders for this week. Yeah, because this is all just reviews on the homepage here. But yeah, I think we're about to hit an hour here in a couple minutes. So if you got anything to say in the chat, let me know. We'll talk for a couple more minutes, and then I'm probably gonna get off of here, and hopefully stream number 2 I will be more prepared. I will have more stuff prepared to talk about. I did have a bunch of pictures of some of these reveals on my phone, but I was like, I saved it to my phone. How am I supposed to get them on here except for emailing them to myself? Mezco Ghostface and NECA John Carver, if we're talking horror. Yes, I cannot wait for that Mezco Ghostface. Pile of loot. He's just sitting there. I'm like, I'm not going to ship you yet. There's just no way. I gotta wait. So he's sitting there, and that NECA John Carver, that's something we can look up. We can look up that Ultimate John Carver really quick. Oh, thank you, Derek. I've had a good time too. It's been really fun. I wasn't sure if anyone would pop up, come into the stream, but you know, there's people here. Y'all are talking. I'm loving it. So hopefully this could become a regular thing, at least once a week for now, and then we'll see where that goes from there. Let's see if we can find the video. Thanksgiving Ultimate John Carver. No, that's not the one. 200 reveal. Sorry, I tend to do that when I'm thinking or straining my eyes is more the thing. Suck my teeth, as it's called. Thanksgiving 7-inch figure. see. My internet's being awfully slow too, probably from the streaming, but it's okay. We'll look up. We'll find that NECA John Carver, and then we'll probably end the stream there once I find it. But NECA has really, like, I used to enjoy NECA and like want to buy their products, but the way that they've been treating their customers recently with that whole debacle of the whole debacle of Donnie's Lab, and then with the massive QC issues they've been having lately, it's just it's like why are you doing this, NECA? Because you had goodwill, and then when you try to get, and they're doing so. I could do a whole stream talking about stuff like McFarlane or NECA, but which I probably will at some point. If there's, I'll do a whole roundup of a bunch of reasons why I don't collect from certain people anymore. But what they're doing with those loot boxes is it's not shady because it's fine. They're telling you what they're doing, but they're going to Target and back rooms of Targets and all that stuff and getting the stuff to fill the loot boxes because that stuff is just sitting there. So they've run out of stuff at their warehouse to sell because they're going in and grabbing the stuff from Targets. Did I find the right John Carver now? I did. Oh, he's on Big Bad Toy Store. That makes it easier. But he is a cool looking figure. I haven't seen Thanksgiving yet. Is it worth watching? Should I watch it? Eli Roth is so hit or miss with his stuff. Like, some of his stuff is really cool, and then some of his stuff, it's like, what did I just witness with my poor little eyes? But yeah, it definitely looks like a cool figure. He's got some more accessories than the original had, and a lot of people were complaining about the original. Like, it was Michael Myers, but I think it was all original sculpt. I don't think that it was like all reuse. I think they did mostly new stuff. But yeah, he's a cool looking figure. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know where it's streaming. But if it's worth streaming, you can let me know now in the chat. Or if it's too late, you can let me know in the comments. Which, by the way, thank you for joining me. And if you're watching this after, comment, let me know what you thought. Just say hi, do all that stuff. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to those people I shouted out. Thanksgiving is a great movie. All right, I will make sure to check it out. Definitely a movie I'll be watching on Thanksgiving. See, I'm not a big holiday person, but I have some movies that I watch on certain holidays. Like, I try to watch Die Hard around Christmas, and I try to watch the Boondock Saints around St. Patrick's Day. So maybe I will add Thanksgiving to the rotation, because who doesn't love some good food and some people getting stabbed on your TV? That's always fun. It's on Netflix. Okay, I have Netflix, so I'll probably have to check that out at some point. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. But he's a cool figure. Check out Action Figure Addict. Check out Sarge Collects. Check out Figure Fight Club. Check out, I try to support other creators in my community because I feel like we all have at least one thing in common, and that's really what binds us together. So always support other creators, and it's good to make new friends, and I've met a lot of them through streaming, and I was waiting on streaming, not sure if it's something I should do, but hey, I think for a first stream, it's been pretty successful, other than my little error at the beginning of y'all not being able to hear me, but that's my fault. That's nothing to say about y'all. Y'all have been awesome, and it's been really great to hang out with y'all. I say y'all because I'm from Virginia Beach, which is about as south in Virginia as you can get. Not like it's, but that's just in my vernacular. But I just say y'all a lot. Sorry. So it's been fun hanging out with y'all. We'll do this again next week. I don't have a set day yet because my work schedule, like usually I'd be working now, but I was sick, so I switched shifts with somebody, so I was off today, and I figured Friday's a good day to maybe get engagement and get people in and have a stream, and I think it's been pretty successful. I think we've got some cool people in our community, and it's great that y'all can interact, and I can interact with you, and that's something I really wanted to do on a larger scale, because comments are one thing, but it's so hard to go through and hit everyone. Other than with the like, it's hard to go through and respond to everything and have something to say in them, like when you're trying to make sure you get a response to them. But here, I can click on someone, I can respond to them, I can move on to the next person. It just makes it a lot easier. So support your other creators in this community. Always, always like the video for them, for me, whoever, because it really helps us out. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, that's really it. I appreciate y'all being here, and I appreciate y'all giving me the opportunity to do this, because I didn't think I would have over 3,000 subscribers at any point, but here I am on YouTube with over 3,000 subscribers, which, by the way, we are going to give away a retro carded Venom at 3.5. So hopefully this helps us get there quicker so someone can get that figure. And then at 5K, we're giving away a Mezco Spider-Man. So if you're new to this channel, or this is your first time and you have friends that are action figure fans, share this channel. I'd like to have more people in my community, but this is we're all friends here. No one's out here to be mean or awful to anybody. So if you're like that, there's just a couple people I had to hide from the channel. It's just like, don't be that way, because I love interacting with people and I don't want to have to limit anyone's interactions, but sometimes it just has to happen. But today, nothing like that. So that's great. So, you know, do all that stuff. I love you. I will see you next time. Peace, cartoons and cannabis, and everybody else. Bye-bye. Mwah.